If you're considering a move here to the Waterloo region, you might be in search of a more laid-back lifestyle. Well, in today's video, we're going to take a tour of the township of Woolwich. We're going to highlight the villages and the towns that make up the township, as well as explore some of the real estate options. Let's get right into the video. Before we get into the map tour of Woolwich, Ontario, I'll give you a brief overview of Woolwich. Woolwich is a township of approximately 27,000 people. It's very affluent. They have higher incomes than the majority of the Waterloo region, and you're located both on the northern side of Waterloo and the eastern side of both Kitchener and Waterloo, respectively. If you are somebody commuting to, let's say, the GTA, this may not be an option for you unless you are on the southern side where we will be starting, which will be in the Breslau area. Now, Breslau has a population of about 5,000 people, and it's comprised of newly built homes as well as older homes. In this neighborhood, you're going to have some of the daily convenience that can be met, but there is no grocery store as of now. So you will have to go into the city of Kitchener, which is just on the western side of the Grand River, in order to do some of your shopping. But if you are looking for a little bit of a deal, you don't mind that 5-minute drive into the city of Kitchener, Breslau might be an excellent option. And one that recently sold was this one right here, which sold for $805,000. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, nearly new, built in 2019, with over 1,800 square feet above grade with a 1-car garage. So that is certainly one excellent option if you are looking to save a little bit more money and still be within a great location like Breslau. Not to mention, you do have the Grand River as well as trails that encompass it. And you're also conveniently located near the region of Waterloo International Airport, which is just located outside of the eastern side of Kitchener, right here along the Grand River. And you do have access to Kitchener from this newly built bridge. Was built about 10 years ago. And the great thing about having this international airport here is they offer many destinations like Calgary, Alberta, Halifax, Vancouver. If you're looking to go to the United States, Fort Lauderdale, Las Vegas, Orlando. And if you're looking for some fun in the sun, you certainly can, with places like Mexico as well as the Caribbean. Moving on back to the map, Breslau located on the southern end. We have the small area of Kossuth here, a few hundred people, if that. A lot of farm area within the eastern side here. As well, you'll have new subdivisions built kind of on the outskirts of Breslau. This is brand new, newly built homes. Moving on, the next destination we'll look at is here on the eastern side of Woolwich Township. This is going to be the village of Maryhill. Now, Maryhill, you will not be able to have all the daily conveniences, unlike the other town we'll get to in the future, which will be Elmira. This one, you will be forced to go into town either from the west or the east. The city limits of Guelph are actually closer to Maryhill than Maryhill to the city of Kitchener, because you do have to traverse the Grand River. So most times you will go to Guelph in order for some shopping, like the grocery store, maybe some clothing, and you're definitely closer to Guelph than you are to Kitchener. Maryhill is very nice. It's very quaint. If you're looking to get out of the city, they have excellent options. Again, with Maryhill, they have a variety of homes, but primarily they're larger estate homes. And one that recently sold in a brand new subdivision was this one right here. It had a 3-car garage, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, with over 3,370 square feet above grade, almost 5,300 square feet of finished living space, and nearly half an acre of land. And this one sold for $1,572,800. So that's an excellent option if you're looking to save a little bit of money. Of course, this could be a great spot for you. With that being said, I get calls from people all the time looking to move here to the Waterloo region. And if that's you, you can certainly book a call with me in the first link in the description, or call, text, or email. Moving back to the map here, we'll bring up the borders of Woolwich once again. We'll move over here to the western side. This is going to be the area of Bloomingdale. Again, very small, frankly, a few hundred people. And again, within this area, you're going to have to go around into the city of Waterloo or into the city of Kitchener through Bloomingdale Road. Now moving back up, we have quite possibly one of my favorite places within Woolwich Township, and that is going to be Conestogo. Now, the reason why I like Conestogo over a lot of other areas within Woolwich Township is you're located on the northeastern side of Waterloo. So if you are living here in the heart of Conestogo and you want to go to, let's say, Conestogo Mall, which is right here, you're less than a 10-minute drive and you feel as if you're in the countryside, which you certainly are with the multiple farms here. You also have a great golf course in Conestogo Golf Club, which is located right here. A lot of these homes do encompass the golf course. A lot of homes here are priced between that $1.3 million mark up to $2.5 million, depending of course on size as well as the property lot. There's also a great general store and restaurant within this area, which is in the heart of Conestogo. That's going to be Crow's Foot right here. Some bakeries here, some bed and breakfasts. It's a really nice, quiet location. You also have a great school over here, which is Conestogo Public School, rated one of the best schools within the Waterloo region. So moving on, we're going to work our way to the northern side here. We're going to go to West Montrose, which is located just north of Conestogo and Winterbourne. Now, this area here has the famous covered bridge, which a lot of locals will refer to as the Kissing Bridge. And you might be able to notice this from a few movies you've ever watched, one of them being It. If you've watched that movie, you'll recognize this famous bridge. It's a covered bridge. It's the oldest one in Ontario. And what you're going to find in this area, again, very similar to the town of Conestogo, you're going to find large estate homes ranging between a third of an acre lot to half an acre lots, beautifully well kept, manicured lawns, and homes built, frankly, in the 70s all the way up to the 2000s. Again, a very small community of just about 300 people. Now, moving west, we're going to go to the largest population center, which is Elmira. Now, Elmira is a great little town, and a lot of your daily conveniences can be met here. They have multiple stores within this area. You have a grocery store, you have a Canadian Tire, you have Tim Hortons, you have McDonald's, you have Harvey's, you have Food Basics, and the list goes on. So you do not necessarily need to go into, let's say, the city of Waterloo in order to do your shopping. A lot of your daily needs can be met here within Elmira. The population of Elmira is about 11,000 people, and you're going to get a wide variety of real estate options here with older homes built in the 1800s, which will be located near the downtown core, as well as newer homes and frankly brand new homes located on the southern end here. And one that recently sold was this one right here, which was a bungalow about 1,330 square feet above grade, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on the main floor with an accompanying 2 bedrooms on the lower level, fully finished, brand new, and this one sold for $986,000. So this is an excellent option for somebody that's looking to downsize or retire in the future, as you can live totally on the first floor and still have that option for the lower level. Moving on, if we go a little bit further to the south, another favorite of mine, frankly, within the Waterloo region, this is going to be the town of St. Jacobs. Now, St. Jacobs is an absolutely picturesque village here, just located again north of Waterloo. You're another 5-minute drive to the northern bounds of the city of Waterloo. Now, in this area, you're going to find a lot of quaint boutique shops where you can find great bakeries like the Stone Crock Bakery, and every single time I go to St. Jacobs, I make sure to stop by and pick up one of my favorites, which is one of their pig cookies. I know it's a little bit odd, but I've been going there for years. It's also home to the oldest home hardware, as well as the headquarters of home hardware. It's a very picturesque village because you do have the Conestogo River that flows right through it. And in terms of the real estate options, you have a plethora of different homes. Again, very similar to Elmira, but on a smaller scale. You do have homes built in the 1800s, as well as a new subdivision that's being built on the southeastern side. Now, finally, on the southern side of Woolwich Township, you do have St. Jacobs Farmers Market, which will round out our tour for today. And it is the largest farmers market in Canada. And if you want to watch a video dedicated to St. Jacob's Farmers Market, you certainly can right now.